Hi, welcome to wealthcreationinvesting.com. My name is Matthew Buckley. I'm the chief strategist here at WCI. I just want to take a moment to introduce myself and WCI and let you know what our mission objective is. Our mission objective is to provide investors and traders of all experience levels, whether you're brand new to the markets, you don't even know how to spell the word stock, all the way up to if you trade daily as a day trader or you believe you're a savvy investor. Our mission objective is to provide you with the best tools, services, products, and training to take you to that next level. Wherever you are right now, we're going to make you better. How are we going to achieve that mission objective? Well, by partnering with only the best in the financial industry. The best of the best in options, equities, futures, forex, commodities, and bonds. We're also going to do that by holding monthly investing seminars, both live and online. For example, in January, over 3,500 options traders attended our 8 hours of free training sponsored by TradeMonster. It was headlined by Dr. J. John Najarian, who many of you know from Fast Money, and just was an action-packed 8 hours of free training, but also live trading. People walked away with actionable trade ideas. Matter of fact, one of the trades Dr. J talked about, Walt, WLT, was up 25% after the event. Just an incredible day. And then back in February, we had a 2-day event, a futures and forex training a couple of days, sponsored by one of our strategic partners, Compass FX. It was a great 2 days of futures and forex training by some of the best in the business. So that's how we're going to achieve our mission objective, through live events, in-person events, and more importantly, on our website here. We're going to have daily videos in equities, options, futures, and forex from many of our strategic partners. For example, Trade the Markets, some of the best futures and forex traders in the business. Hubert Centers runs an absolutely tight company, and Trade the Markets we're absolutely proud to be a partner with them here at WCI. Top Gun Options. Top Gun Options is another content provider of WCI that is the best of the best in the options space, focusing on equity options. And their motto is trading is a form of combat, and it takes discipline, risk management, and superior execution to execute. Another content provider, Market Gauge. Know the guys over at Market Gauge really well, and they do a phenomenal job in the equities market. Also, we partner with great brokerage strategic partners as well. For example, TradeMonster, who sponsored our options event that normally would have cost about $500 to attend. TradeMonster picked up the ticket. And you can go check out their platform you can open a free paper trading account if you go to trademonster.com/WCI. Great platform. And that's actually going to lead me into kind of the second half of this video. I wanted to introduce myself, WCI, our mission objective and what we do and how we're going to accomplish it. But now it's time to kind of talk about the markets. It's Tuesday, March 27th. And I actually wanted to do this video yesterday, but I thought today would be better, mainly because of the Fed and what Chairman Ben Bernanke had to say, or didn't say, more to the point. Yesterday, the Fed chairman more or less said that he's going to keep an easy monetary policy strategy up through 2014. Now, looking at the treasuries and looking at a bunch of indicators in the market that you'll eventually learn about, traders were factoring in interest rates rising probably around 2013. But the Fed chairman, who says unemployment is still on shaky ground, said, I'm going to keep monetary policy loose and free, and the printing press is on, providing liquidity, essentially being the bartender at a party. Just kind of view the Fed chairman as a bartender and a bunch of Wall Street traders around that bar as the patrons. He potentially signaled that there was going to be a last call when he testified in front of Congress a couple weeks ago, and the market did what? It pulled back and volatility spiked. If you don't know what volatility is, Don't worry about it. That's why WCI is here, to educate you. But I thought doing a video today would be interesting because the market has pulled back. The Dow had a 160-point rise the other day, 161 points yesterday on Monday. Look at what we're doing right now. It's starting to take a step back. So the market's digesting what the Fed actually said. It's kind of a hangover day, to stick with our bartender analogy. We woke up and said, well, wait a minute. No last call means, yeah, we can kind of keep partying, but eventually there's going to be a hell of a hangover, folks. And there is. So the Fed chairman and myself as the chief strategist at WCI couldn't have a more fundamental disagreement about where we are and where these markets are going. The Fed chairman believes that unemployment is going through a cyclical phase, meaning it's going to come back. I got to tell you, being at a large Wall Street firm during the financial tsunami and now running my own businesses, I can tell you from the front lines, the Fed chairman and some of those folks in the Beltway really don't get it. Unemployment has changed for good. Look at Apple as a perfect example. Apple finally, with their $4 or $5 trillion, whatever some ungodly amount of money that they have is, they're finally doing what? They're doing a share buyback and announced a potential dividend. Is that the smartest thing to do with $4 or $5 billion in cash? Really, Apple? Is that the smartest thing you can do? What about hire people? Do some research and development. What about buy other companies and eliminate the competition? They're not. I work with CEOs. I'm also a management and leadership consultant. I work with CEOs week in and week out who say, hey, Wiz, we're not hiring. And we're probably not going to hire because, first of all, it's an election year. And we don't know who's going to win. And if Obama wins re-election, if there's going to be more flaming arrows that come out of Washington that are regulations. Dodd-Frank, Obamacare. And that's on the news, on the radar today as well, as it's in front of the highest court in the land. So we have a lot going on strategically that we have to look at in the market. Personally, in the model portfolio that I run over here at Top Gun Options, this is the VXX. It's kind of the VIX, if you don't know what it is, folks, or you don't trade options, don't worry about it. We'll get you there. The VIX rose over 9% today. Big spike in the VIX and volatility. Why? Well, the market pulled back a little bit and volatility is going to spike on that. But look at the general trend in volatility, just downhill on a slide for the past 6 months. Here's a rule of thumb that you're going to learn at WCI. When volatility is cheap, you buy it. When it's expensive, you sell it. Folks, the smart money, the Wall Street money, I'm actually heading up to Chicago for a conference next week to see some old trading buddies. The smart money is going long volatility down the road because Israel will most likely attack Iran. Unemployment will most likely remain elevated. Housing issues will continue to struggle. And oh, by the way, we're going on over 1,000 days here in the United States without a budget. So our clown car that happened last summer when we lost our AAA credit rating is probably going to continue. So you got to stay tuned to WCI. You have got to stay tuned and in the know. And we're going to keep you up to speed with the latest developments in the market so you can potentially make money. And you can decide, you know what, WCI, futures are what I'd like to do. After seeing everything, futures or options. Or you know what, I'm going to stick to equities. I love trading stocks. Or how about commodities? Oil, gold, silver. We're going to give you all the resources you need to make that critical decision that's going to make you a better trader. So just a quick video to say welcome aboard, to introduce who we are at WCI. Couldn't be more fired up to be airborne and have some great strategic partners like Trade the Markets, Market Gauge, Top Gun Options, Choice Trade, and Trade Monster. And that list is growing by the day as more people get under that WCI umbrella, the Star Alliance, so to speak. So just a quick welcome aboard to everybody at WCI. Stay tuned for more great videos from WCI from not only us, but our strategic partners as well. So welcome aboard, folks. My name is Matthew Buckley, the Chief Strategist here at WCI. Welcome aboard, and we'll see you next time.